Well, I'm just on my way home from church. It's Sunday, March 20th, I guess. And kind of looks like a campground right there, doesn't it? Well, it's not. It's actually the entrance to a campground, just the highway. I'll show you. This is just amazing. Anyway, this is the bridge that goes across the South Fork of the Payette River to Kirkham Campground and the Kirkham Hot Springs. And you'll notice as we drive along here that there's people camped all along there, not only just going to the hot springs, but they're camped in throughout the campground and picnicking, and people there. It's just amazing. People want out of town, and it's just becoming so much more obvious that Lowman's going to be a place where they get out of town early. Like I said, it's March 20th. We still got quite a bit of snow around and a spot or two. There's the hot springs down there. People walking down the hillside to the hot springs. But it's just amazing. We have people that are floating the river already. In fact, they started a month ago. It's been for the last several years now. People are starting to float the river in February. I like playing in the river, but February is not the time to do it. Anyway, look at all these people down here. They want out of town, and Lowman's going to be a place where they do it. So I just wanted to show you that and express to you how much people want to get out of town and want to go do stuff in the mountains. And like I say, Lowman's close enough here that it's only an hour and a half, but they can get right up here in the mountains, hot springs, rivers, and maybe you'll be the one to greet them. Catch you next time. So in that earlier clip up there at the Kirkham Campground, that's about 3 miles up the river from here. This is Mountain View Campground, just about a half a mile from where I live, or the store property actually, right at downtown Lowman. But you can see that the sign's all covered up here. This is Mountain View Campground, and the point I didn't really make was how hungry people are to get out of the town, that they'll get up here. You can see that this campground here is fairly well covered in snow still, real patchy. You can't drive all the way through it yet even. And yet there's people with trailers down here. It's not officially open, but they don't gate this campground off, at least yet. The government doesn't quite get it that people want to come all the time. And there's a trailer there and a car over there. And when I drove back by here earlier, there had been another pickup down below. This is Mountain View Campground. It's a wonderful little campground. People are really anxious to get out. See, they've had to bust through the snow here and go. There was somebody down here a little earlier, right in here, and they've busted through the snow down there a ways. I guess they stopped, but anyway, I hope you understand my point. No matter what the conditions anymore, this is becoming a 4-season recreation area. There's just so many people down in the Treasure Valley, Boise and Nampa, Caldwell, along the Snake River down there, that gotta get out. They don't want to be in town anymore. They want to be out in places like this. And you at the store, like I said, you could be the ones to greet them and supply them and direct them on up to these beautiful campgrounds. God bless you, and see you next time.